So, Thundercracker, how do you feel about being in this series for the first time? Well, I mean, I wasn't in the movie, but I'm surprised I got the figure in the first place. Also, considering the fact that I am the last of the Toys R Us, feels pretty special, you know? Like, I even am probably... Do I have Toys R Us coloring? I think I do. Kind of. I mean, the red and white may count, but definitely not the blue. That does make sense. I mean, these are my main colors after all. And look at this, my wings! Well, kind of. Is the Tetrajet good? I mean, I tried the Tetrajet with thrust. It went well. I don't like the Starscream mold. I don't like the Starscream from that mold, though. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Thundercracker! What are you doing about my... Get out of here, Starscream. What? Kill him. No. Why not? Because fuck you, that's why. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and today I have possibly one of the most... Well, actually, it's not that rare when you think about it. I'd say the more rarer version of this is either the Nitro Zeus or the KSI boss. But this is the Toys R Us exclusive. Yes, Toys R Us. As in, the thing that is shut down all over the United States. Although, there are rumors it's apparently made a comeback in Kmart or something. I don't know where, but I haven't seen a Toys R Us since it shut down. So, there's that. But this is supposedly the last Transformers Toys R Us exclusive ever. And the fact that it's actually cheap to get on eBay is saying something. This is the Dark of the Moon Thundercracker Nitro Zeus mold from Studio Series. This was at the end of Wave 1. Wave fucking 1. 5 years ago. Yeah, okay. But I really do like this figure in truth. I really do. Although it does have some mild QC issues. It isn't that bad. It really isn't. He does have landing gear. As you can see, I have them all out. And these two landing gear never go down, so there's that. And then you can just land down like that. I mean, it's fine. And then you want other jets to compare with? Well, first let's bring in the Starscream mold. Which is an oversized version of... This is a upscale version of the Dark of the Moon mold from the Deluxe class. And I think that works really well with this. Here's another one with Megatron. You can see 3 jets. You can do Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen, the first movie. Then you bring in something like Masterpiece Blackout, which is gonna officially be my next review. Yeah, I'm actually gonna not do Ironhide next. I'm just gonna do this guy next because holy shit, is he massive. And yes, he actually has rolling wheels. Zoom out so you can see. There you go. So technically, this guy's like a supreme class, I guess. I don't know. And then if you want Deluxe class, well, we're just gonna throw in Jazz and Ratchet, because why not? And then again, Core class with RC. But Thundercracker, for all that he looks like, this is a really damn good looking mold, I have to admit. Like, the Fire Brothers, which, if you know, I have done a collab with him for, like, the worst of best Transformers figures for Studio Series. And he said that this mold is really good. And you know what? He was right. Play the clip! It is time to transform this mold. and honestly, I really do like the transformation. First you want to do is carefully take out the missile pods. God. Like so. Pop everything back in place, or you just pop it off like so. Alright, so we're going to leave those to the side. Now we're going to focus on the actual jet. So first of all, you can disengage this, and disengage the wings, and then lift them up like so. Then you can disengage, well, you can fold this flap to either side, and then you can disengage the fuselage, or as long as you don't try taking the other arm with it. You might as well just untab the rest of the leg as well while you're at it. Fold it out like that for now. You're going to untab the arm from the tail section, like so. This will allow this to happen. So now it's all folded up. And now everything's falling apart, per se. Well, this is where it gets a little interesting. First of all, you're going to flip this leg like this. That'll give enough clearance for this arm to go all the way up over here. Then you can flip the leg back down. Turn it around. Now make sure you turn around with the hinge in the right position. And do the same thing on this side. Make sure to turn this all the way around, like so. And then these two bits are just going to connect like so. And yeah, they should stay still. They should stay. Then you can turn the leg, bring the foot down, turn the leg, bring the foot down. Those are the legs all done. You can stand him straight for now. You can turn around his head. And yes, it is on that annoying joint. And what the hell? Alright. So let me raise up the camera. Because now you can't exactly see. Oh, that's not it. Alright, there we go. So, now you want to come around here to the wings. You want to flip this up. And then you want to flip this up. Now, there are two ways you could do the wings. The first way is just leave them exactly the way they currently are and just angling them up so that they are like Starscream wings or Seeker wings per se. Because this is something I didn't know until now. They are on hinge joints, so you can actually angle them up like this. That's pretty rad. But the other way is the Nitro Zeus way, which you need to fold them back down first. And we're going to need to take care of the arms as well while we're at it. So, first of all, just push the head back down into its proper positioning. Like so. You can bring out the cannon. Bring out the fist. Ow. Yeah, this toy isn't fun on tolerances, let me tell you that right now. Let's finish up this arm. We can come around here and separate these bits, bring them all the way around, and then here, for some finishing touches to the weapon, we can bring these bits up to form like a crossbow. And then just put everything in place. And now it's time for the wings. This part is a little bit finicky, but you'll get used to it as you continue transforming over and over again during your playtime with this thing. So, the big thing is first to lift these parts up. Then you're going to angle once, and then you might as well start with this part. Angle once, and then take this part to lift it up. Now, the best thing to do is first lift the arms enough so that you are away from the... Lift the arms enough, and you're essentially going to fold it in and carefully slide it over like so. And does it? No, it actually locks into place as soon as you do that. Actually, no, it doesn't. I mean, look at this. I'm doing it right now. It actually can detach. But, it's a little bit of a hard joint, so bear with me. But essentially, you're going to... Scrap. Okay, sorry for the off-screen stuff. Alright, you're going to angle this, like so. And then you're going to angle this. And then just like the right booster, you're going to very gently overtake this part without popping it off, because here's the thing, this black part can pop off quite a lot. What is stopping me from doing this? See, it popped off just like that. That's not what I want. Give me a moment. Okay, so I got back on, and sorry for the insult, but basically, you put it like that, and flay the shoulders out. Stand them up nice and straight. And lower the camera a little bit. And there you have... There we go. There you have Thundercracker from Dark and the Moon in his robot mode. Yeah, I mean, the transformation's a little lengthy in going both ways, but it's worth it for what you get. It really is. I forgot one last thing for transformation, and that's these missile pods. They have a peg here and a hole there. Just peg them in. Now you are done. Now that is Thundercracker in its robot mode. For a Year 1 Stu Series figure, and the last Transformers exclusive, this guy is really well done. Though, it does give me a little bit off about it. I'll tell you what I mean in a little bit. So, we're gonna begin with just simply the articulation as per usual. He doesn't exactly stand right, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Head is on a kind of ball joint, but it can also pop off because, this is the Nitro Zeus head mold, so it's bound to have the, at least it's on a swivel, so I can give it credit for that, but, yeah, it's, It's a little bit pain in the ass to get it in once it comes out. Oi, get in there. There we go. But, yeah, this guy head can turn 360. But I'm not going to. Shoulders are on. Yeah, you can see where we have a problem with this. This shoulder is too tight to the point that this one keeps coming off, so there are some tolerances issues with this figure. But they can go forward that far, they can go 360, they got shoulder pads, got bicep swivel, elbow joint, nothing at the hands. Same for this side. Legs can also be a bit of a pain because they don't tab in all the way. But they can go out, do the full splits even a little bit more. You can kick forward that far, kick back that far. They have an over 90-degree bend at the knee, plus a shin joint, I guess. Knee, I guess, I don't know. And we got foot articulation, which is up and down, mainly for transformation. I mean, he's kind of articulate. I'm gonna give him credit for that. But he does have his flaws. Also, these can articulate in and out and up. So if you want them to have like rocket launchers, well, there you go. But yeah. I mean, there's really not much to him. I do like him. I'm gonna say that right now. I really do like him. But I feel like his tolerances are just sometimes a bit too much, you know? So, there's that. Side comparison with another flyer. Starscream. AKA his boss. I guess you could say boss, you know? Because, they are Seekers. And, speaking of Seekers, we are definitely going to see Starscream and the Seekers in Earthspark, but, we'll get to that video later on. It's a whole thing. And I'm going to try my best not to get copyrighted on my final 8 reactions, because, lo and behold, it can get a little rough with that. Especially since I don't got headphones this time around, unlike last time. And, I gotta make sure I don't wake up people in the morning with it, so... yeah, good times. Here he is with a Voyager class. Let's just bring in, how about Wolf's Cybertron Optimus, huh? How's that? Not a bit too small. I think this scales better, aka Ironhide. Yeah, that definitely scales better. How about deluxe class, like, Jazz? I like using Jazz, you know, why not? Why not? I like Jazz. You like Jazz? Oh my god, I can't believe I just actually memed that. And then for leader class, again, I don't have any other leader class, so we're gonna go with Scourge, because... Scourge. You know? Why not? And if you want core class, well, we're gonna give it to you. There you go. So, now let's just basically get back to transformation, because there really ain't much to do with him now. And now, to transform this guy. Thundercracker. So, first you want to do is you want to bring this in. You want to bring the hand in. We're going to do the arms in first, by the way. And we're also going to do the wings. So, you're going to take these off. Make sure not to take this part off. Give me a moment. Okay, so ignore that mishap. What you're going to do is you're going to bring this out. Carefully detach it from the thing. And then bring it all the way out like so. And just bring it down. Bring it all the way out. And you might as well just flap that down. and you got a wing all done. Now, if you wanted to, again, you could also have it the usual Starscream way of just having the wings out in the back. You're gonna carefully flip this out, carefully flip that out, like so. Flip that down, flip it around, and flip that down. And you can just leave these up for now. Do whatever you want with them. And then flip this down, around, like so. And all that's just gonna hang out there for now. Then, what you're gonna do is, you're going to, well, if it hasn't done it already, you can bring this down, I guess. Oh, actually, we can focus on this horn. So, we're going to push these in, and how you do that is that you push them in and you gently slide them in. They're on like weird slider things. Then you can bring this all the way around, and bring this all the way around, and then that just simply creates the cockpit. And what I like about this is it's better than Megatron's leader class cannon, because it doesn't constantly try to eject into a weapon. So, I like that. You're gonna bring the feet down and literally split the legs, if they haven't been doing it already. Then you can bring this leg around and bring this all the way down, like so. Make sure that that all of this is nice and straight, and then you can bring this sideways to where this is facing this. And this is gonna pop out many times during transformation, but it's gonna stay still in a vehicle mode as soon as you finish transformation. So then you can bring this back in, bring this back up like so. Then what you can do is you can bring all this up, and you're gonna leave it like that for now. On this side, you're going to end up bringing the head down, and you might as well just end up turning around as well. And then this is gonna end up creating like the fuselage of sorts. And how this works is you're going to this is going to end up in here, like so, just enough so that this slot right here can end up on this peg. And that's going to create the, well, actually, it can't because it needs to be down further. And in order to go down further, this shoulder pad needs to be in like so. And then the head can just kind of nicely rest there. And then this will definitely allow for better clearance to plug this in like so. And there you go. There's the engine and the fuselage done. Then you can keep these wings up for now. And I say this is the trickiest part of transformation. Not only keeping this pegged in, but also this wing part. What I say about the wing part? Well, first of all, you're going to need to bring these in. So, and then on my copy, there's a little bit of shaving, which kind of makes this a little bit disappointingly hard, per se. So, you have like this tab right here. And it's supposed to slide in. It's supposed to slide in right there. Right where the line is shining. And it slides in well on that side, as you can see. And then it's also supposed to tab in to this on the foot. And it's really difficult to do it. Especially my first time doing it. But essentially there's a slot on the foot that's supposed to go into a tab here on the back. And it's doable but it has its discrepancy. There we go. So it's doable on this side. Now on this side it's a bit trickier because on this side there is a QC issue. First of all, you're going to turn the entire leg. I don't care. This side has... This side is probably... Actually, is it this side or the other side? I can't tell. I don't remember. Yeah, it is this side. So this side has a little bit of a bigger tab than it's supposed to, and it's hard to push in. But that's just on my copy. It shouldn't be for all copies. Give me a moment. Okay, so I got it in. I had to unplug the other one. But now we're going to just plug this one in first because it's Troublemaker 1. Excuse me. So we got all of it settled in. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to bring this down around, and then we got a couple of tab slots. So we got this big slot right here is going to peg into right there. And then this tab slot is going to slide in right there. And that's how the wing is going to form. So just push it in, and do the exact same on the side. Push it in, and for the finishing touches, we're going to lower the landing gear. It's right there. And then we're going to put on the missiles. Put it on, come on. Come on. Come on, there we go. And there we have Thundercracker from Dark of the Moon, the last Toys R Us exclusive, in his vehicle mode, and to end the review. Thank you all for watching, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and as always, to all are one.